Hey everybody, Dr. Nick here with another public sexual announcement for you for August the 11th. And in this quick PSA, this is more like a quick follow-up to my full podcast that I just did on the 9th regarding the top 10 female sexual fantasies. And in this case, I really want to talk about number 3, which is having a threesome or a successful threesome. So in this PSA, I want to provide you with just a few words of advice on how to have a successful threesome so everyone ends up having a great time. So to get this PSA started, it really seems like in order to have a really successful threesome, you really have to have a line of open communication between everybody involved, and you have to go into the threesome with a set of rules that everyone already agreed to. So Bustle.com put together a rather long list of tips in order to have a successful threesome. And for the sake of this PSA, I am not going to go through everything they said, but I will hit on just a few of the highlights. And to be a bit more transparent here, all of these suggestions and tips come from women who have taken part in a certain number of threesomes over the course of their lifetime. Never enter a threesome unless you are attracted to both people involved. And then at the same time, if you're a solo person going into a threesome, make sure everyone involved is on the same page and that they are both invested in having the threesome with you. Number 2, it's a good idea not to fall in love. Number 3, to the guys who are listening to this, if you want your female partner to engage in a male-female threesome with you, at some point in the future, you may have to be willing to engage in a male-female threesome for her pleasure. Just something for you to think about. If you are going to engage in a threesome, it is a very good idea that you are not drunk or high. Because think about it like this. If you are going to do this, a certain level of maturity is necessary for everyone to have a good time. And then please keep in mind, open and concise communication is key. Number 5, make sure that everyone involved is getting the attention that they need. There is no fun being a part of a threesome if you feel left out, unless that person makes the request to watch. Number 6, jealousy. And this is one area where you have to know yourself and whether you have the ability to deal with watching your partner have sex with someone else or engage in sexual activities with another person. So this is something that I would suggest that you work on prior to engaging in a threesome. And if you feel that you have issues with that, maybe a threesome is not for you. And in the Bustle article, we have Iris, who is 32 years old, and she says that she has engaged in more than 20 threesomes already. And once again, she stresses the importance of communication. So for example, if you and your partner are at a party, it's important for you to ask questions. Are you interested in this third? Do you want to be the star? Would you prefer to watch a lot from the sidelines? What sex acts are you looking forward to? What do you want to do with them tonight? Sex? Just cuddling? Not sure? Be sure to ask questions with your partner so you can settle in on a potential third person and then move on from there. But once again, talking and communication is key. So someone in the Facebook group just happened to mention that one of their sexual fantasies was having a MFM threesome. And apparently this is a common fantasy among many women out there. So thefrenchtoast.com, they provided a few tips and suggestions on how to have a successful fun time while you engage in your MFM threesome. So once again, communication is key, where you can actually talk to your main partner and figure out if you guys are on the same page or not, even by asking sexy questions. For example, would you want to watch us in the chair while the third person goes down on me? Would you want to fuck me while he sucks on my nipples? Would you be open to touching the other guy? So in this way, you can figure out what you want to do prior to even contacting a third person and setting rules. So let's say you choose a dating site to find your third. And the article also recommends that you meet with this person prior to setting up a time to have sex with them. Why? Because they may have a very nice profile, a very nice picture, and a very nice smile. But when you meet with them face to face, they can be assholes and ruin the entire threesome and just be dicks. It's a very good idea to make sure that you guys are compatible outside of the bedroom first before you jump into the bedroom. So let's say that you found your third. This is a time where you lay down some ground rules, what can happen in the bedroom and what cannot happen in the bedroom. So right off the bat, number one, I suggest that everyone go and get tested for STDs. Number two, you may discuss safe words. So that means when a safe word is said, all activity stops and things can slow down or end. But once that safe word is said, things have to literally stop moving. And then also a very important issue that needs to be discussed is, will there be any sort of sexual activity or touching between the two men? That's a very important issue that tends to get skipped over, and you really don't want to discuss that during their sexual activity because it can throw off the fun. So to close out this PSA on threesomes, I still really want to focus in on the MFM aspect. So number one, even though the threesome is going on and people are having a good time, please keep communicating and just making sure that everyone is on the same page. Number two, it may be a good idea to research some sexual positions that will be fun for everybody during the threesome. That's just something for you to think about. Also, once again, it's a good idea to be stone cold sober and not high on anything. So on that note, I'm out. I just want to make sure people have a fun time during their threesome and how to get things started. But it seems to me that the most important element of having a fun and successful threesome is communication. So now, on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you soon.